very sad news. Queen cried after Palace made an emotional decision on Platinum Jubilee celebration. The Queen has sparked one real concern about her health after testing positive for COVID at the weekend. The Queen has faced a turbulent start to her historic Platinum Jubilee year in what is meant to be a time filled with royal celebrations. It may only be 7 weeks into 2022, but the monarch, who has now tested positive for COVID, has already endured personal turmoil amid a growing number of royal crises. Royal biographer Angela Levin has highlighted one concern for the Queen ahead of the summer events. Speaking, Ms. Levin said, "In October when she was hospitalized overnight, we don't know what for. She was told to cut right down and she did listen, she isolated and she rested. I think that it shows that she's got very good common sense. She realizes when things are getting too much and she also knows her body and how she feels and she will do what is appropriate. My one real concern is the 4 days of intense activity and celebration at the Platinum Jubilee. I think it would exhaust anybody really, and I do hope it's looked at very carefully by the courtiers and that she doesn't feel she's obliged to be at every bit of activity that's going on." In the past, the 95-year-old has been known for her strong constitution and infrequent ill health. Indeed, in June 2020 the Queen was pictured riding a fell pony at Windsor while isolating during the coronavirus pandemic. However, she has recently suffered from some health difficulties. On Wednesday, the sovereign, standing holding a walking stick, remarked during an in-person audience, "Well, as you can see, I can't move." Buckingham Palace declined to comment, but the Queen was understood to have been feeling slightly stiff, rather than having injured herself or being unwell. It comes after she missed the Remembrance Sunday event at the Cenotaph on November 14 last year due to a sprained back. Before that, she attended a busy reception for business leaders at Windsor Castle on October 19. But the next day, she cancelled a trip to Northern Ireland on medical advice and was admitted to hospital for a night to undergo preliminary tests. She then spent more than 3 months only carrying out light duties on doctor's orders. That hospital stay was her first in 8 years. In 2013, she was treated at the private clinic for a bout of gastroenteritis, when she also stayed for 1 night. Royal fans have raised concerns over the Queen contracting COVID after they beg her to rest after Buckingham Palace revealed she would continue light duties. Her Majesty, 95, is said to be experiencing mild cold-like symptoms and is currently self-isolating at Windsor Castle. However, officials at the palace have worried users on Twitter after revealing she would continue working in some capacity. The announcement has led to many calling for the Queen to rest and to take a duvet day. Buckingham Palace said in a statement on Sunday, Buckingham Palace confirmed that the Queen has today tested positive for COVID. Her Majesty is experiencing mild cold-like symptoms but expects to continue light duties at Windsor over the coming week. She will continue to receive medical attention and will follow all the appropriate guidelines. The Queen is the latest member of the royal family to test positive for COVID following Prince Charles and Camilla, Duchess of Cornwall. One Twitter user said, "Oh come on, I'm no royalist but she's got COVID and she's bloody 95 years old, let the lass have a duvet day." Another commented, "She's 95 years old, with COVID and working. Surely our Queen is allowed a few days off to rest. I was unmovable, wrapped in blankets sipping tea for days with COVID." While another user said, "Light duties. The Queen is still working at 95 and has COVID. Surely she could take a few full days off and no one would fault her for it. Wishing her rest and a speedy recovery." While others believed someone should be taking charge and telling her to take it easier.